Underneath the massive wealth generated by glowing AI servers lies a severe physical toll: the rapid depletion of natural resources. The thermodynamic reality of artificial intelligence requires constant cooling. Processing immense computational workloads generates extreme heat, which must be dissipated to prevent hardware failure. This infographic shows the scale of that dissipation. A single megawatt of data center capacity requires approximately 25.5 million liters of water every year to manage its heat load. Micro-level consumption is equally intensive. Processing between 10 and 50 user queries on an advanced large language model consumes 500 milliliters of fresh water. A large language model, or LLM, is a type of AI trained on massive datasets to understand and generate human-like text. This physical demand is hitting urban technology hubs like Hyderabad, which faces a projected daily water shortage of over 900 million liters within 2 years. Water has emerged as the absolute physical bottleneck, possessing the scale to halt the entire multi-trillion-dollar AI infrastructure build-out. This chart projects India's IT load, the total electrical power consumed by data center equipment. Current capacity sits at 1.5 gigawatts, but aggressive projections suggest a surge to 17 gigawatts by 2030. A gigawatt is a unit of calor equal to 1 billion watts. Applying the standard consumption metric to these projections reveals a future demand of 433.5 billion liters of water annually. This rapid infrastructure expansion is already triggering local protests over municipal drinking water shortages in cities like Pune. In response, the Indian government is transitioning water management from voluntary corporate goals to strictly enforced compliance mandates through the Liquid Waste Management Rules of 2024. These rules introduce extended user responsibility, a regulatory framework that establishes the legal liability of high-volume water consumers. It forces large-scale tech operations to meet strict wastewater reuse targets starting in 2025. State-level policies in Rajasthan and Karnataka are already mandating zero liquid discharge systems for all new data facilities. Zero liquid discharge, or ZLD, is an advanced engineering process that purifies and recycles all wastewater, leaving zero liquid effluent behind. This regulatory shift instantly transforms advanced water recycling into a legally mandated $4.65 billion total addressable market. Building these mandated recycling systems requires massive engineering expertise and industrial-scale infrastructure. While the massive macroeconomic demand is clear, the Indian water sector is deeply fragmented and filled with structural risks for investors. Established legacy players like Ion Exchange and EMS Limited have long-standing footprints in civil sewerage and chemical supply, yet they are currently facing significant hurdles. Ion Exchange utilizes a vertically integrated model, building treatment plants to secure long-term recurring contracts for the proprietary chemical resins required to operate them. However, financials reflect severe margin compression. Ion Exchange reported a 58.5% drop in profit after tax, which represents the final earnings of a company after all expenses and taxes are deducted. EMS Limited reported a similar 62.7% profit drop, caused by execution delays and adverse weather conditions stalling their project sites. Investing in these legacy incumbents currently requires enduring significant short-term profit losses and delayed revenue recognition. As legacy firms struggle, small-cap challengers like Enviro Infra Engineers, known as EIEL, and Water are aggressively chasing the new compliance market. EIEL has achieved explosive top-line momentum, recently reporting 36% profit growth and an execution order book scaling past 1,800 crore rupees. They are strategically pivoting into industrial compliance, evidenced by a recent joint venture for a massive zero liquid discharge project. In contrast, Water maintains high 33% margins, but lacks the advanced liquid discharge intellectual property required for complex data center cooling systems. These small-cap challengers face a significant structural landmine: the working capital trap. Heavy reliance on public sector contracts exposes these firms to chronic payment delays. To survive 36-month construction cycles, they often fund operations through short-term debt, destroying returns while waiting for government checks to clear. These small-cap firms offer high growth velocity on paper, but they carry immense risk if municipal or government payments stall. Bypassing the technological and financial limitations of smaller contractors requires looking at the top tier of water engineering. Tech Wabag is India's largest pure-play water technology multinational, operating a disciplined, asset-light business model across 19 countries. Their scale provides significant revenue visibility, with an order book of 16,342 crore rupees, representing over 3 years of guaranteed work. Their competitive moat is built on 157 global patents, specializing in desalination and ultra-pure water. Ultra-pure water, or UPW, is a highly specific industrial grade of water processed to remove all dissolved minerals, gases, and organic contaminants. UPW is a non-negotiable requirement for hyperscalers. Standard water contains minerals that would scale and destroy the direct-to-chip liquid cooling networks inside high-end AI servers. This technological dominance is driving financial performance, with the company recently posting a 30.6% year-on-year surge in net profit. By owning the proprietary patents required for the AI supercycle, Wabag completely avoids the technological hurdles facing smaller civil contractors. This matrix provides a side-by-side comparison of the core contenders across profit growth, order book stability, intellectual property, and working capital risk. We begin by eliminating the laggards. Ion Exchange and EMS Limited are both currently struggling with severe profit and margin contractions. Next, we evaluate the challengers. EIEL shows strong top-line growth, but their exposure to working capital delays remains a significant risk factor. Tech Wabag stand as the definitive market leader, showing dominance in profit growth, order book stability, and exclusive intellectual property. For aggressive speculators, EIEL offers explosive growth potential if the investor can stomach the risks of a debt-heavy small-cap balance sheet. For moat investors, Wabag provides the most resilient and secure exposure to the multi-decade infrastructure supercycle. Highly specialized engineers controlling the industry's most precious resource will capture the most consistent wealth generated by the AI gold rush.